Hello friends, my name is Narode Gitai. Welcome to my channel Study of Life Science. So in this video we are going to discuss about polyembryony. As per name, poly means many and embryony means embryo. The formation of many embryos is nothing but the polyembryony. So what is the definition of polyembryony? The formation of two or more than two embryos from single fertilized egg is nothing but the polyembryony. Means when egg become fertilized in normal condition there is formation of only one embryo. But in concept of polyembryony, once the egg become fertilized there is formation of many embryos and that concept is nothing but the polyembryony. The first study of polyembryony in Antony van Leeuwenhoek in 1719 in citrus plants. Okay, so polyembryony they become classified into two main types. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so polyembryony, I told you that the definition of polyembryony, when two or more than two embryos develop from single fertilized egg is called as a polyembryony. Okay, so the classification of polyembryony, the polyembryony become classified into two main types. First, which is a true polyembryony, and second one which is a false polyembryony. Okay, so first we see the true polyembryony. Okay, so what is a true polyembryony? In the true polyembryony, the formation of polyembryo or the formation of embryo within a single embryo sac, it is called as a true polyembryony. Okay, this true polyembryony which divides into two subtypes. First which is a cleavage polyembryony and second one which is a adventive polyembryony. Okay, so first we see the cleavage polyembryony. So we can see here, this is first is a cleavage polyembryony. So what is a cleavage polyembryony? As per name, cleavage means to cleave to divides. Okay, the formation of polyembryony from a single fertilized egg by the process of cleavage, or the embryo become found by the cells present in embryo sac is nothing but the synergid cell, antipodal cell and endosperm. Okay, so inside the embryo sac there is present, you can see here, inside the embryo sac you can see here, this is the embryo sac. Okay, so inside the embryo sac there is present here three cells. Uppermost has three cells and at the center there is present one cell. Okay, so this center is called as the egg cell and another two it is called as the synergid, and this is a called as a antipodal cell. Okay, so in that cleavage polyembryony the embryos become from cells of embryo sac. There is cells which are antipodal cell, egg cell and synergid cell. These cells are responsible for the formation of embryo and this is called as a cleavage polyembryony. Along with in cleavage polyembryony we can see there is a normal embryo. Okay, so this is a egg and this is a suspensor. You know well what is a suspensor. Okay, in that cleavage you can see this is a normal structure, or this is a normal structure where the embryos are formed. But in cleavage polyembryony what happened, this normal structure start to cleave. Okay, once they cleave there is formation of polyembryony. So we can see here this is a normal process where there is formation of egg and there is also formation of suspensor cell. Okay, this is a normal process, and when they form there is formation of only one embryos. Okay, but in cleavage polyembryony what happen, this normal structure, this normal egg cells which start to cleave, they see this is a cleavage. Okay, and once they cleave there is formation of three embryos. Okay, and that is called as the cleavage polyembryony. So what is the cleavage polyembryony? The formation of polyembryony from cleavage of normal embryo, and also the cells of embryo sac is nothing but antipodal cell, egg cell, synergid cell. Obviously egg cells is also divides and is also present a endosperm. Okay, so inside there is also present a endosperm. These these endosperm cells are also responsible for the formation of polyembryony. Okay, so it's all about the cleavage polyembryony. Okay, so now let's see the adventue polyembryony. Okay, the second one, which is a adventue polyembryony. Okay, so in that adventue polyembryony, the formation of embryo sac from tissues were lying outside the embryo sac, means the tissues were present outside the embryo sac is nothing but the integument and nucellus. Okay, so we well know the structure of embryo sac. This is a embryo sac. Surround there is present a nucellus, and there is nucellus which surrounds the integument. Okay, integument which surrounds. Okay, so that's like structures. There is present a integument. Okay, there is present nucellus, and there is a egg cell. Okay, this is the embryo sac. Okay, this is the embryo sac. So in adventue polyembryony, the embryos become forms those tissues lies outside the embryo sac, means this is the embryo sac and these tissues were lying outside the embryo, means nucellus cells and integument cells are responsible for the formation of polyembryony. That is called as the adventue polyembryony. It is a common process, means in that adventue polyembryonies are formed rarely, but majority of polyembryonies formed by the cleavage polyembryony or cells of embryo sac. Okay, so now move towards a second class, which is a false polyembryony. Okay, so let's see the false polyembryony. Okay, false polyembryony. Okay, false polyembryony. So the name suggests that false means it is not related to any embryo sac, or it's not related to reproductive cells which form the embryo sac. In that false polyembryony, the formation of two or more than two embryos as a result of aposporic embryo sac, means in that aposporic there is, what is aposporic? Okay, let's see aposporic. So what is the aposporic? The formation of gametophyte. Okay, the formation of gametophyte without meiosis or spore. Okay, the formation of gametophyte without meiosis or spore, the formation of embryo from sporophytic cell or non-reproductive cell, that process is called as a apospory, and such type of embryos are formed called as a false polyembryony. Means, so you understand this false polyembryony. first you know the concept of apospory. The apospory is nothing but the formation of gamete without meiosis and spore. We know once gamete are formed by the process of meiosis, that's why there is formation of haploid gametophyte. But in that condition, the formation of diploid gametophyte without meiosis or spore. These gametophytes are formed by the sporophytic cells or non-reproductive cells, and that is called as a false polyembryony. Okay, so I hope you understand this classification. Next we see what is the causes of polyembryony. Okay, so there are different theories tell us what causes of polyembryony, but there is a major theory to explain the causes of polyembryony. So that's we discuss. So let's see causes of polyembryony. So first, which is a necrohormone theory. Okay, necrohormone theory. So what tell us the necrohormone theory? So in that necrohormone theory tell us the nuclear cells which are degenerating cells. Okay, so those cells stimulate their neighboring cells for to forms the embryo sac or to form the embryo. That is called as a necrohormone theory. So in that necrohormone theory, those tissues, those cells which present embryo, okay, is not embryo, this is a egg cell. Okay, so what we call the ovules, these nuclear cells which degenerating cells. Okay, so those cells stimulate their neighboring cells for to forms embryo. That is one of the theories of, and this called as a necrohormone theory. Second one, which is a hybridization. Hybridization theory. Okay, so hybridization theory is nothing but, or hybridization theories tell us, you know, hybridization is fusion of gametes. Okay, recombination take place. So when the recombination take place of genes, there is formation of units. Okay, and this one unit responsible for the formation of polyembryony. Okay, so that is some theories I explained here. Is first a necrohormone theory and second which is a hybridization theory. There are many theories, but most these accepted theories are two. Okay, so it's all about the polyembryony. So I hope you understand, and if you like the video, please like, share with your friends, and definitely subscribe my channel. Thank you.